back. I'm coming. Sorry. Welcome back. More Satisfactory. Yeah, those had some text that needed to be responded to. Let's see. What do we need? In real life, all factories bring the raw materials up and process them on the way down. Let me just think. All might be a extension, but it's true that you would not want to build your car and have the finished car at the top floor of the factory. But then again, most factories are not multi-story, because why would you want multi-story factories? Right, so now what? We still don't have any oil, but we have the last of these. Okay, what do we got? Something crap. Damn it, they're all bad. They're all bad. Why are they all so bad? Alternate rotor is the least bad. Rubber cable is... but at some point we're gonna have to take all of them. I mean... yeah. Car factories have a lot of verticalities. Really? I don't know a lot of factories. Just basically the only car factory I know is the Numi factory. And that does not have a lot of verticality. And considering it's created by Toyota, then it's probably not that bad.
Subscriber.
Hey.
Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
Coomburn 1664. 2 months, thank you. As spring rolls into summer, Nilaus dons his summer plumage. Is that my summer plumage? Well, thank you. Donning my summer plumage. What an eloquent way to say that. Right, so we are going to... we're going to get more of the stuff. This is primarily the stuff. And the rest of the stuff. 1, 2, out. 1, 2, out. We have basically 2 of everything. The rotors, let's get the rotors just topped off a bit. Everything should just be topped up to 1 stack. We should be topped down to 1 stack. And we probably need 100 of these just for some crap somewhere. And then the rest will be a bit of this. Cool. I wonder if this is enough. It's a lot of concrete, but I actually want to build some of the concrete. I want actually to take that into that one? No. Take all. Yeah. And go. I want to use some of the concrete. Whoops. Haha. To build the plastic tower. I think it's going to be a plastic tower. Hello, Jeffers. You know, vent-shaped logout. I know that, but that in my book is cheating. So we don't do that. What? Is that not even done yet? This is how I intend to eventually pave the world. One concrete block at a time. And let's enjoy the run. Soothing voice did this thing. What? Going to sleep now. Have fun. Thanks for the stream. I'm sorry I can't keep you awake. That I am so boring that you just literally fall asleep to my entertainment. So as much as we can say that Satisfactory does not have the appeal apparently that it used to have, or that it does seem like it's not just Satisfactory, it's also me. Because when some of our regulars like Patrick can barely stay awake long enough to even say goodnight, then it's a sad day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. That lullaby music, especially my rendition of it, is excellent. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Aha! Now I'm gonna make traps for myself. Probably not smart, but whatever. Hang on, I've been here for 4 to 6 a.m. What does that say? I don't know. I don't know if you've been listening or you just been here. Are you, yeah, it's really confusing. So, JD, how does your rhythm look like? Are you, when are you streaming usually? Your time? Is that evening? So that would be like no. What you're 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. What the hell? What the hell are you doing up at that time? Did you forget to go to sleep, or did you wake up crazy early? Let's leave this as a booby trap. Nope. There. And let's build this. New tower has been founded, kind of. That's usually, it should be 1, 2, 3 would make more sense. Yay, when you build fast, you make mistakes fast. Try again. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm now using all of my iron on this, and I shouldn't be. Oh, never mind. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I just got carried away. I stream anywhere from 4 a.m. to 4 a.m. I have no regular stream time or sleep time. Most often I stream at 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. my time. So 12 hours from now or 16 hours from now. Whew. I do have to keep it. Whoops. It has potential to go wrong. That's crazy. There you go. My office nap right next to the waterfall. That's a typical thing. Like, oh, that'll be awesome. We can the beautiful view, and then you're trying to have a meeting, and like, maybe we should have thought of that. It's always how it goes with corporate headquarters. They're always only practical for the CEO and the CFO. I remember at my old company. So right when I started, there was talks about the new headquarter in. Now that doesn't really matter where, but it was basically like maybe like 50 kilometers from Copenhagen, and it makes sense. It's a trucking company. You want to be close to the major intersections and close to the motorways, but definitely not near any kind of city congestion. Yeah, Copenhagen's a small city, so that 50 kilometers is far outside. Anyway, and then it's sort of like, oh yeah, that meant the CEO and CFO who lives in the expensive parts of Copenhagen would have basically half an hour more to go to work every day. It's like, nope, who cares about logistics? It's going to be closer to where they live. Yeah. That's how decisions are made. And by the way, that was a good move. I wouldn't have started in the company if it was going to be like, oh yeah, this is the headquarter, and in half a year or in 2 years the headquarter will be moved to the middle of nowhere. How did I forget to build that one? Oh, interesting. Come on. Did I also forget it here? I apparently did. Okay, back to Mark III's. Remember, these belts will not transport any materials except me if I'm a material. Good. A previous employer of mine did precisely the same. Let's move operations closer to the CEO's home. Yeah. Like, I mean, if you have like a company that can basically be everywhere, then fine. But if you have a company that has, I don't know, 1,000 trucks coming in and out every day, it's kind of important to make sure that they don't drive any more than absolutely necessary. What are you doing, JD? You can keep your links to your private videos of to yourself or whatever it was, your titty streaming service. Time to post a YouTube clip of Nilaus, the material. What? Oh. Yeah, just random YouTube. Nope. Don't want that. As always, ask a mod and they kind of know what I want to have and not want. Like random memes, no. High quality memes, yes. Of course. Oh, luckily this is not boring to do. This is exhilarating gameplay. What? Why would we even want some... Why would we want some copy-paste function to this? This is exhilarating. Alright, so let me talk about something randomly. While we do this mind-numbing task. Let's see. Let's just check what's going on in chat. Okay, well, it could be worse. One of the training sites for my job in the Navy was in the middle of nowhere, Idaho. They closed it down in Idaho? Navy? Refresh my... refresh my US geography. Oh, look at that. That's so fun. Except not at all fun. Did I completely miss the counting game? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I missed the counting game. Never mind. It's luckily not something. Good thing this is not a... Redo the whole thing. West of Oregon and Montana, does it have water? How far to go? Not far. I need to get up here. Okay, there is hope. It is the most absurd hope we can hope for, but I'll hope for the hope and hope that I hope it works. Come on. Give it to me. That one. Aha! 600 kilometers, 600 meters. I'm going to count on one of these islands having a small pure iron deposit somewhere that I'll just grab and then handcraft some iron because that's a thing. Is that concrete? Ooh, that's actually explosive things. Ah. It's limestone. Here's someone. What? What a waste. Oh, that's probably a good idea that it didn't work. Hey, what do we get? A summer sloop. Are you strong? It always goes like that. And let's get this one. That's coal. We don't need coal. We are going back here. Oh, I didn't even remember to check if there was anything here. Right, keep an eye out on the beaches of Normandy or wherever it is for pure iron deposits, because we're gonna need it. Without it, we are gonna be very, very unhappy. 3 islands to your left. 3 islands to your left. That's us. Now I jumped off without remembering to build a ramp. There we go. Luckily we can still build a ramp there. Look out here. Swinging. Guns blazing. Limestone. Damn it. I did not quite get the 3 islands to your left. We'll just run on these islands. That one. No, that one. I love that the whole that one. Limestone. Hey, just dismantle the poles in the wrong location. No, I can't do that because it's 7 in between, so if I dismantle it, I have to dismantle all of them. And that's not on my list of to-do things. So I can't dismantle the wrong ones, because if I dismantle the wrong ones, then what? I just need to redo them anyway. I mean, basically, I have 7 tiles between, and they can only reach 6. So I'm gonna need an extra pole here. No, I don't have enough to craft a bench. That was another thing that I remembered that I had to deconstruct the power poles before doing that, but I didn't, so boo. There's always like tons of iron except when you need it. Why is it so important? Because I can't complete my belts without... Currently they are too far from each other and I can't bridge the gap between them. So if it's either going all the way back or it's finding a bit of iron and then hacking it together so we can build it. And if I don't hack it together, I have to go all the way back to get some more iron. Aha! Pure iron ore. Nice. So that's 42, which is by all means enough. We just have the other little issue, and that's the fact that we don't have enough to build anything. This is where we built the oil thing. I'm gonna have to... Let's see, I'm just checking. Yeah, I need 3 iron. That I can get from power poles, I think. Thank you, Dylan. That was exactly correct. See, I have right-hand drives, so I'll take this one. This is a return flight. I don't know if I need to go in here, but I will. I could probably have went back, but I could definitely not have come back here and started working on this as fast. So I think this is actually as fast as we could have done it, given the unfortunate circumstances we were in. Oh no, this is also going to require a few. One, keep an eye on it. Oof, I don't like it. Don't have a lot left. Oh, it gets worse because I need iron for the... Oh, for that turn. Damn. Did I also mess this one up, or did... I think that's 1 iron for each, so it might be possible. It's gonna cutting it close, as always. MK2 corners I could, but I'd rather want to build it correctly. I still have 5 left. That's not enough. By the way, totally not enough. Even I can see that. And what does it matter? Because we're gonna run out of everything anyway. And we ran out. Too bad. So what was the point anyway? We ran out. Whoops. What? Oh, my poor old legs. They're running out. Even though they're Blade Runners still. The meetings are over. Oh. Do meetings ever end on time? The answer is no. Isn't this just absolutely typical? It is literally one off. One off. It's always one off, isn't it? But we didn't have any more of the other ones. So this is a happy situation where we run out of everything at the same time. I like this. It'll be better with a Mark IV or a Mark V. I just went to the oil pump location and I didn't place the oil pumps. Why, oh why didn't I choose the blue one? Last Lost Spectre. It doesn't matter because I don't have any more steel beams for the belts. So we are going to be out anyway. See, because I had a Mark I belt in the corner, it neatly slowed me down. I really like this. I honestly really like this going across the lake. This is like Holland. This is like being in Holland, right? And let's see how this corner works. Slow and speed up. It just needs to find a way to turn me as well. Except for the mountain in the background. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. The mountain in the background totally gives it off. A bit of an oomph there, but this is the real test. Oh, hold on. Can I do have a bit of fuel here, so I'll just burn through the rest on this. There's no point not using it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, it is actually correct. It's just this one who reached too far. Oh, the irony. If I hadn't built this too far, I would have had exactly what I needed. What? And building round seems to be all the rage these days. Building circular things. We don't do that. That's too fancy for us. Too much clipping in one place. There we go. We ran out. We've now run out of everything. That is exactly how it should be when we go back. There we go. Hey, Miss Timony, good evening. Clipping is cheating. I think clipping is okay if it looks good. Swedish. Wish I could build stuff half as good. You can absolutely do that. I think the trick to building things nice is just patience. Except that things take a stupid amount of time. Because it does. It absolutely does. Let's grab 1000 here. Because we need it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab 2000, I guess. And speaking of Swedish, just to let you know, I am going to DreamHack in Jönköping in about 25 days. So if anyone wants to do a meetup, if anyone's coming to that location to DreamHack in Sweden, then let's meet up and drink some light Swedish beers. And yeah, or if anyone wants to meet up, then you can go to that event. I think that'd be fun. And now that I think of it, Jönköping, now I don't know Swedish geography, so I'm gonna be like, that's probably not very far from Skåne, where they are located. Alright, so, you know, maybe go knock on the door and yell at them for whatever reason. And that's, of course, Coffee Stain. Caterium Electronics, that's the one we wanted. There. Boom, boom. DreamHack, what is that? I don't know. What is it? Some esports conference, what I would call it. What? Why? Oh, it's almost full. Almost. And cable. We'll get those afterwards. And these stuff. Ready to launch. There we go. Honestly, yes, everything in Sweden is close to in American terms. Don't really agree to that.
Parts are now available.
Because Sweden is 2,000 kilometers from one end to the other, and that's not a small distance. Denmark, yes, absolutely. It was really funny back when there was some idiot in Denmark who ran on the football pitch, and as a penalty, the Danish national team got the penalty that the next match is not going to be played in, or for next, I don't know. Next match is not going to be played in the Danish National Stadium, because clearly you don't know. It has to be at least 300 kilometers away. And Denmark was like, there's nothing 300 kilometers away from the capital. It's just water or Sweden or Germany. Nothing. What do we have? We only have supercomputers and more of those. Hey, Batashi. Everything's far away in Dubai terms. Well, you decided to live in the middle of a desert, so I think if you want to make sandcastles, fine. You have that nearby, but if you want sort of in touch with the rest of civilization, then yeah, you decided to live in the middle of a desert. Deal with it. What else? I don't know. Okay, now we restock again. Let's get a few more of these than we think we need. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Also, put these over here. That one. I don't need to be there. Ooh. I'll take these. Hold on. What? What is this? This is 68? Hold on. Hold on. How do we make a computer? We need 18 plastic. So 18 plastic, that's 24 oil. And I can make 2, so I can make 2 additional computers. That's not enough. Alright, just wanted to see, just don't worry, just wanted to see. And do I want it in my inventory? No, I don't want it in my inventory. I want it back there. That one, I don't know. I'll keep that for the time being. Okay, now we stock up on whatever else. That one, oh, really? It's not even full? There. Give more. Summer sloop. We don't need that in our inventory. Definitely. Yeah. And what else? I think we got too much of this, but on the other hand, it sucks if I don't have enough. Do we have everything else? Oh yeah, the computers. We don't need the computers. They do not belong in my inventory. They belong in a museum. What? And also the pale berries. They can go in here. Alright, and next one. Can I put some more junk in here? Yes, I can. Alright, suddenly we got a bit of room for a bit more of this, because we need it. And go! I do love Dubai. I mean, not from a sort of a model of a government, not from that perspective, but from the perspective of it's such a nice place to be. It is, everything is so clean, and luxury is just mind-blowing. It's so nice. I am so envious of you, Extrasen, for living there. Also, Rothgard lived there. We've lost Rothgard somewhere along the way. That's too bad. That was a fun guy. Unless Extrasen is Rothgard. That does not look good. That actually looks particularly rather floaty, doesn't it? It looks rather floaty. Oh, 10 years? Oh yeah, I wasn't talking about 10 years. I was talking about a vacation there. And maybe living there for a year or something. But I think I would also go insane from not being able to be outside without being turned into a puddle of sweat. Something. Because that's what happens when I'm outside. I've been there twice and it was lovely, but it was crazy expensive. So I don't expect to go back there anytime soon. There's there you go. Yeah, Team Gravity hates me now. They always hate me. But I don't see anyone from Team Gravity really up at arms. So far so good. Except we can't even get up there. But I don't know how I should fix that. I could just jump down to that part there and then build from there. Don't spend all your iron. Thank you. Yeah, let's not build this one first. Let's build the stuff that actually has to be built. And go. That works so well. Oh, it is very sweaty, but there's AC all year round and I'm 5 minutes from the beach. Everybody has a pool, yeah. You poor thing. Oh, look at the beauty of this fog. Wasn't there a way we can turn off the fog? I actually like it. A bit. I don't know. Do I like it? Do I not like it? I'm not sure. And there. We're almost there. And we are going to need a hell of a lot to get it back there. But it's oil. It's gonna be difficult. It has to be difficult. That was the premise of choosing this starting location, and now the last of our towers are disappearing out of view. Well, we can still see the coal plants over there. Also kind of that thing. Okay, let's start running. And now I don't need this one in hand. Bane of our existence. And that one to here. Here, we just keep going. It's actually not that far from here, but granted, it also has been taking some time. But we did expand power, so that's good. We really need to get this oil today, and once we get it, we also have to bring it back. That's the worst part of it. And as tempting as it is, I cannot use these belts for transporting anything. That goes against the whole premise of this. Alright, so anyway, let's see, what time is it? It's the time. We can still talk about some other stuff. So, well, the last time I was here, I was about to start talking about some random stuff. So let's just talk random stuff. So, kids. Yeah, you know, those little things. It's quite interesting. My daughter, she's 9. And tomorrow she's going to I don't know what you'd call it, but an excursion with a school that is with a sleepover. And that's the first time she's ever tried sleeping away from her parents, one or the other. I mean, yeah, with family and friends and stuff like that, but like generally without any sort of family or someone she trusts around. And with the whole school, whole class, and it's so she's excited but also a bit nervous. So all afternoon she spent talking to one of her friends, and I was just walking around, cleaning, doing, just cooking dinner, and I could just hear her like, "So, how many towels do you bring?" It's one day. All right, okay. Do you think 7 pair of underwear is enough? It's one day, and they've been talking again so long about all the logistical details of planning for that one day away from home. So she's excited, but yeah, it's yeah. I hope that I don't get called back tomorrow with that I have to go pick her up, but who knows? Yeah. I go stay with friends all the time, and oh. All the towels. So I was like, here are all the towels. And she was like, Dad, she was talking to a friend. It was like, it is in the handbook for being a dad. You have to be embarrassing, especially if you have a girl. So basically, like, she was talking to her friend, was like yelling, how many towels do you get? My daughter, she gets 7 towels. How many do you get? And she was like, Dad, you're embarrassing me. I was like, yes, that's exactly what we mission accomplished. All right, let's build out to the next oil deposit. Here. Pick her up tomorrow. It's Factory Day. Well, then, are you sure you want to test where my priorities are? Oil pump. Woohoo! Not working. There. Hey, working. Sweet. For once, it actually bothers to put it where I want it. There we go. Lovely. Cool. So that's one more. That's 2. And where's the next one? Yeah, I got that one. Thanks. I got that one. Yes. And that one. We'll take this. I think this is where it's heading now. Embarrassing your children in front of their friends is one of the true joys of life. Exactly. It is. I mean, why else would we get would we have children if not to embarrass them? And the whole dad jokes, that's just that's amazing. That's one more. And where was the last one again? I think the last one was over here. Let's expand this a bit, just because it looks nicer. $220 this way? Yeah, that's definitely not the same one. Now, getting it out from here is actually a bad idea. Oh, I did already build it. Nice. What foresight I had. And the important part is each one of these locations will get its own line, and they will not start merging, even though they technically can be merged now. Because that is going to defeat the point of having dedicated lines. Good, this one is still connected. And let's build the last of these.
A
Boom.
new subscriber.
Go.
Come, steal yourself.
Hey.
We are building an army.
Conscripted new member. Thank you, St. Cabbage, for enlisting Swedish. Wow, so now just forcefully enlisted. Another one to the community. There. Yes, that was working. Oil. Now, yes, why aren't you placing conveyor and power pole out to the pumps? I'll do that when I need it, but I really want to make power pole. I'm placing power poles, yes, and conveyors. I'll get it, but not until I need it. Oh, give me that option of just checking the ones that actually work. Planning to sub when my Prime sub runs out. Well, you can save it for next month then, if you want to. Then you can sort of test it and see if you like it. If you do, well, you can do it. Magical barrel maker. Yes. I wish factorial barrel management was this easy. And where did the barrels get? I think this to me seems like something they built just to get the ball rolling, and then they never came back to it, and they're like, yeah, it's fine. We got used to it. It's okay. When in actual fact, it's not okay. Pipes. Damn it. Pipes. We'll do one more batch, and then I have 300 plastic. That seems like a random number. There are pipes in the game. There are steel pipes. They don't do much, but there are pipes in the game. They're used for weird things, but not for the stuff you usually use pipes for. I used to craft my wrist hurts, yeah. I don't use it much, and this one is, whoop, okay, I guess I did that. The part I wanted this for, let's actually just take a look at it again. circuits. So I can make, how many of these do I need? Well, I do have a lot, so it's actually more the screws I need. So like this. So 420 screws, let's do that. 420. Seems to have gotten a lot of attention lately, that number. Ta-da! Computers. Not. Oh yeah. Oh, anyone played the alpha when, or the closed alpha when you had to click? That was insane. That was insane. All right, so I could bring them in at ground level, or I could bring them in at, I don't know, what do I like? Do I like bringing them in at ground level? I suppose. Oh. And take it like this. That one. Then return it. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And if you want to learn how to make these sharp turns, then this is it. So if I do it here and then I twist it around, then it will be a sharp 90 turn, or tight 90 as the good old John Bain prefers to call it. I'm not with him on that one, but we want the same, just have a different words for it. And that goes here, because why not? Beautiful, right? Do I build one or more? I don't really think there's a point to building any more than this. Oh, that's already hooked up. Let's build the power though. That seems very reasonable. Bring it all back, but remember, St. Cabbage, I only need this is only Mark 3 belts, and I really need Mark 4 belts. So if I overbuild something now in Mark 3 belts, then I'm gonna have to replace it anyway with Mark 4 belts. So I don't want to build more with Mark 3 than I absolutely need, because as soon as I get back, I'll start replacing it with Mark 4. Output of 240. Yes, would that be enough? That'll be enough to get the ball rolling. It absolutely is. I don't need that much to begin with. Well, one of them will probably also be made into a power plant of some kind. Oops, miss. Oh no! The horror! The horror! Right, there's a hope, there's hope. We're missing cable. Grumble, 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 it's always the cable. Yeah, just bring one MK3, that's also what I intend to do. This is okay distance, this is okay distance. Too long. What? Okay, so I guess this one was just lying. And back there, that one, there. Working? Yes, it's working. Fine. Whew. Hey, call me Belosh. Okay, hey, Nilaus in chat. I drop in every now and then. Is this always the same base, or have been a number of Satisfactory playthrough? There have been a number, but this one I've been played since the 30th of April. And this episode is called day number 11. So this is the 11th stream of this base. And the funny thing is, when we built this, I said, and never again will we be walking back. We will be taking these magnificent transport belts right above us. We will not be walking because there is a beautiful transportation system right above us. Easily accessible. Like, oh, by the way, I lied. We're going to be walking back. And not just this time. A few other times. Whoops. What is this abomination? What abomination are you talking about? Salmon Longo, good evening to you. Have I missed my break? No. Oh, my star sense is on point. My streamer sense at least is on point. 1 minute until break and I think, shouldn't we? Today's a good day. Today you have beer. That's nice. I also bought beer. And then I realized that I still have a fridge full of beer because I don't drink that many beers anymore. I'm really just joined the St. Cabbage on is it on the wagon or is it off the wagon? That's a Seinfeld joke, right? But I never really know if there was a conclusion to whether it was on the wagon or off the wagon. What? The power bolts? The power bolts are fine. Alright, Nilaus, have a good one. I'll drop by again soon. Okay, cool. You are always welcome to drop by, whether you're lurking or participating. Always welcome. There's always a seat, somehow. There. That's good enough.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
How will we... Oh, hold on. Now we're not going to be doing this anymore. We are going to take a little break, but first we are going to find a nice location where we can look at the beautiful... and air class. I don't know how I would butcher that name otherwise, but I'll definitely butcher it. Okay, where is my oil? Shouldn't I get a lovely amount of oil here? Let's find it. Is it just so slow or what? No, there must be something wrong.
A new subscriber.
Thank you very much for the 2 months.
Steal yourself.
Also, Killer Bolt.
We are building an
Oh,
army.
you're just really, really slow, aren't you? Killer Bolts, thank you for the Twitch Prime and also 2 months for you. That's great to see that you're renewing your subscription. And boom. This is where we take a break. Maybe not the most exciting, but I don't know. A 3-minute break, and then we'll be back with the last bit. And the last bit, we will be trying to get in and trying to build some plastic because it's about damn time we built some plastic. And I just realized that those plastic refineries are huge and cannot fit in our build. But we'll find out. I will see you guys in 3 minutes time.